Intro, the legend returns. It's back, the legend that defined an era of American muscle and attitude. The Harley Davidson Shovelhead, a name that once roared through the 60s and 70s, has been resurrected for 2026. And this time, it's faster, smarter, and meaner than ever before. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at the 2026 Harley Davidson Shovelhead, a modern-day beast forged with the soul of the past. Let's dive into its design, performance, engine specs, technology, and what makes this revival truly iconic. History, a glorious past reborn. To understand the 2026 Shovelhead, we have to rewind the throttle back to 1966, the year Harley introduced the original Shovelhead engine. Known for its raw torque, distinctive valve covers, and that unmistakable rumble, it became an icon for bikers who believed in freedom, rebellion, and American pride. For over 15 years, the Shovelhead ruled the roads. From easy rider vibes to outlaw biker gangs, it wasn't just a motorcycle, it was a movement. And now, decades later, Harley Davidson has decided to bring it back, not as a retro bike, but as a fusion of vintage soul and modern performance. Design, old school meets future. At first glance, the 2026 Shovelhead looks like a time machine on two wheels. Harley has nailed that balance between heritage and innovation. The classic teardrop fuel tank, the low-slung frame, and chrome accents scream vintage Americana, but take a closer look, and the future unfolds. You get adaptive LED lighting, a digital analog hybrid cluster, and modern aerodynamic shaping subtly integrated into its old-school silhouette. The fenders are sculpted but muscular, the seat sits lower for that cruiser comfort, and the handlebars have that traditional wide stance that riders loved in the original. Every inch of this bike says one thing: heritage never dies, it evolves. Engine, the heart of the beast. Let's talk about what really makes this monster breathe fire, the 2026 Shovelhead V-Twin Revolution Max engine. Harley has re-engineered the iconic shovel-style head with cutting-edge performance tech, while keeping that old-school silhouette intact. Under the tank, it packs a 145 cubic inch 2,376 cc liquid-cooled V-twin that churns out a jaw-dropping 175 horsepower and 210 Nm of torque. That's right, this isn't your granddad's Shovelhead. It's a torque beast that can take you from 0 to 100 km/h in just 3.2 seconds. Harley achieved this balance using a hybrid cooling system, liquid for efficiency, and oil-assisted fins for that classic look. The sound, still unmistakably Harley, deep, thunderous, and rebellious. Sound test, the roar of America. Listen to that. That deep, thumping growl isn't just a sound, it's a statement. It's the heartbeat of America, pure, unapologetic, and unfiltered. Harley tuned the 2026 Shovelhead's exhaust to mimic the classic Shovelhead rhythm, with modern tuning for emission control. The result, a roar that turns heads from miles away and sends chills down your spine. If you're a true biker, this sound is your symphony. Performance, built to dominate. The 2026 Harley Davidson Shovelhead isn't just about nostalgia, it's about performance that redefines the cruiser segment. With a 6-speed electronically assisted transmission, ride-by-wire throttle, and 3 dynamic modes, touring, sport, and rebel mode, this machine adapts to your every mood. In rebel mode, throttle response sharpens, exhaust valves open up, and traction control loosens, giving you raw, untamed Harley power. Meanwhile, touring mode focuses on comfort, with smooth torque delivery and enhanced stability for long rides. Harley has also equipped the Shovelhead with cornering abs, traction control, and cruise assist, making it as safe as it is. Thrilling. Chassis and handling, comfort meets control. Riding a Shovelhead has always been about presence, and now, it's about precision too. The 2026 model features an all-new lightweight aluminum frame that's 15% lighter than traditional steel. Combined with Showa 43mm inverted forks and a monoshock rear suspension, it glides smoothly over potholes and handles like a dream on curves. At 310 kg wet weight, it's not a lightweight bike, but Harley's mass distribution is perfectly balanced. Cornering feels stable, braking feels confident, and the seating position keeps you planted, low, wide, and powerful. Whether you're cruising downtown or hitting 200 km/h on open highways, the Shovelhead remains solid, steady, and unstoppable. Technology, the smart Shovelhead. Old soul, new brain. The 2026 Shovelhead is packed with modern tech designed for the modern rider, without killing its vintage vibe. The dash features a hybrid analog speedometer with a 5-inch TFT smart display, providing real-time data like ride modes, GPS navigation, and performance telemetry. Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay integration allow seamless connectivity, while Harley's smart ride system includes voice commands, tire pressure monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. The headlight uses AI-based adaptive illumination, automatically adjusting to road curves and lighting conditions. Even the rear lights adapt intensity depending on brake pressure, a small but genius touch for safety. Design details, crafted with purpose. Every detail on the 2026 Shovelhead tells a story. The Shovel-style rocker covers are redesigned in high-grade titanium alloy, lighter, cooler, and more durable. The hand-stitched leather seat pays homage to 1970s craftsmanship. And those old-school, Harley-Davidson, emblems. They've been laser-etched for longevity and style. You can even customize your bike with Harley's Legacy Kit, featuring retro paint schemes, midnight chrome, canyon copper, and vintage iron gray. The Shovelhead doesn't just look built, it looks forged. Riding experience, soul on wheels. Riding the 2026 Shovelhead is an experience that's hard to describe, it's emotional. From the moment you press the ignition and hear that deep growl, it feels like stepping into a time capsule. But once you twist that throttle, you realize, this isn't the 70s anymore. It's power, precision, and poetry, all in motion. Every vibration, every rumble, every turn reminds you why Harley still rules the open road. It's not just about speed. It's about the feeling of being alive. Fuel economy and range. Despite its monstrous engine, Harley has tuned the Shovelhead for modern efficiency. The 2026 model delivers around 18 km/h in cruising mode, with a 22-liter fuel tank, giving it an approximate range of 350 to 400 km per fill-up. That's solid for long-haul riders, especially with the comfort-focused suspension and optional touring saddlebags. Customization options. Harley-Davidson knows their riders love to make their machines unique. The 2026 Shovelhead comes with over 40 official accessories, from high-flow air intakes and exhaust upgrades to ape-hanger handlebars and old-school whitewall tires. You can truly make it your own, a personalized statement of rebellion. Price and availability. Now the big question, what's the price of the Legend Reborn? The 2026 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead starts at $26,999 USD, with top-tier trims like the Heritage Edition going up to $32,000 USD. Bookings have already opened in the US, with international deliveries expected by mid-2026. And if early demand is any sign, this bike is going to sell out fast. Competition, standing tall. While competitors like the Indian Chief Bobber and Triumph Rocket 3 are impressive, none capture the soul of vintage like the Shovelhead does. It's not just performance, it's personality. Harley has created a perfect blend of nostalgia and next-gen engineering that few can match. Final verdict, the rebirth of a legend. In a world of electric motors and silent rides, the 2026 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead is a reminder of what motorcycles used to mean, and still can. It's not just a bike. It's a legacy, reborn for a new generation of dreamers, rebels, and riders who believe in freedom. Harley-Davidson didn't just build a motorcycle. They resurrected an era. So, the question is, are you ready to ride the legend once again? Outro, call to action. If you love this deep dive into the 2026 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead, smash that like button, share it with your biker friends, and subscribe for more epic bike reviews and sound tests. And remember, legends never die, they just evolve. See you on the next ride. Ride safe, ride free.